Ah ha 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 ha. Hold on a sec. Alright then. Hey guys, this is the High Awesomeness here. Welcome back to another segment where I'm gonna play another PS2 IP. We're in the PS5 or less, and we gotta spend about 1 hour of playing the Mark Cry, or Kari, or Karai, whatever the hell you said it. I don't usually give a damn, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna play this for approximately for 1 hour, from 6 to 7 on a Sunday. Usually I do this. I do my videos on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but I'm gonna usually do that for 5 days for 1 hour each per day. I don't usually do this a lot with my content, but this is a rare exception, and I got a lot of shit to do, so I'm not sure I use my time wisely and make my content for the channel. Because I don't want to make my channel kind of dead. God forbid. I want to actually provide some substance and some content. And after this, I might as well watch the movie and just not do anything. And like I said,
For years, my master had trained at the side of Bao Musu, a noble warrior. He had become a fine swordsman, and his training was now almost complete. But why train if he was to stay in the safety of his home forever? My master was restless. It was time to move on, time to take his first step into manhood. His muscles yearned for action. His heart sought adventure. His sword craved combat.
I wonder why. So yeah, if you remember from the last video, this is the fourth installment of the Rise of Kasai. Apparently, that game is like the sequel to this, but this is actually the fourth installment of the same devs. But apparently, the Rise of Kasai was like the sequel and the prequel to this one. I don't know, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna decrease the sound because Street Jesus that's loud as fuck. Yeah, they still have the same comic mechanic. And we already got the so yeah. Make sure it's on. It is. So we got the Balmusis genres, which is not likable. And so far it's like the same game.
You want work, huh? I don't know. Business has been slow lately, boy. People tell me bandits have made our neighboring forest their home. Anyone trying to get here is being robbed, or worse. It's made Balmusu nervous. He thinks it's the beginning of dark times. I think they just need a good kicking before they'll move on to someone else's forest. Balmusu tells me you've become pretty good with that sword of yours. Maybe you could... Well, maybe I've got some other work around here you could do. How about washing down some tables for me, or mopping the floor? Well, maybe you can help Tati clean dishes, or sweep up, or pick up after her. She's kind of a mess herself.
Also, I don't remember some of the characters look like freaking Muppets.
You want work?
Okay, somebody explain to me why there are Muppets in this game. That wasn't the case in the Peak World, but oh sweet Jesus.
You want a train, boy?
No,
You want a train, boy?
I don't remember the character design, but okay.
Simple, yet important is defense. To defend against a strike from any direction, just hold the R1 button. Try it now. Good. Now let's
The animation, though.
The key to the craft is in learning to exact your strikes.
Oh,
For this, you must use the right analog stick to direct your focus and select the target. Point the right analog stick in the direction of the dummy or dummies you want to select. You can also sweep the stick around. Use the right analog stick now to focus on all of the dummies. Your attention is now focused on the dummies. The dummy with the X above his head is your main target. For now, you can maneuver around by using the directional stick. Try moving in close to him, backing away, and stepping around him. To attack this dummy, press the X button. You will find that attacking the enemy from in close provides a fast hit, while attacking from a distance provides a more
you can use the D-pad.
Go on. Try pressing X now. Good. Now press the X button 4 times for an attack combo. Try a 4-button attack combo.
This is so 2002. I can tell you already.
Well done.
Oh my god.
Had that been a real enemy, he would surely be dead. You can now attack another dummy. Before attacking the dummy with the circle above his head, notice that he is far away. If the enemy is too far away to strike, you will see that his icon is transparent, meaning you will only face him when pressing the attack button. Try striking the enemy now by pressing the circle button. Before you try and strike the dummy with a square above his head, notice that his icon is also transparent, meaning he is too far away to strike.
I get that.
To the square target so that you can strike him. Try it now.
The voice acting.
Icon is now solid, and the target is now in attack range. Press the square button to attack the dummy.
Get to the point. I wanna get to the main campaign. Get to the fucking point.
To break your focus. To break focus, press in on the right analog stick.
We get it.
Good. You would now be able to redirect your focus and select new targets. Now let's try something a little tougher. When you focus on only 2 enemies, you can do more elaborate and powerful attacks on the enemy you are facing by using the open button to modify your attack. Focus on 2 dummies by aiming the right analog stick.
Can I exit this?
The dummies are assigned to the X and square buttons, leaving the circle button open as an attack modifier. To use an attack modifier, you must first press the button of the target you are facing, followed by the modifier. Let's give it a try. Press the X button, followed by the modifier, in this case the circle button, to do a more elaborate and powerful combo attack. Whoa now, easy my boy. Very well done. That enemy would be dead, and you now have only 1 target in focus. Both square and circle are now available modifiers to give you even more elaborate and...
Can we get to the point and get to the gameplay?
Your combo must start with the button that corresponds to the target you are facing. Let's try an attack you can only do when you are focused on a single enemy. Press X, followed by a modifier, then the next modifier.
What the fuck is the modifier?
Square, circle,
It doesn't really make any sense.
X, circle, square. Try it now.
Oh my god. I'm pressing square up. Do we have to usually spam it?
Press X, followed by a modifier, then the next modifier. In this case, that's X, square, circle, or X, circle. Round shines on a bird icon. Once found, set the bird icon in your view, and it will begin to spin. You may then press L2 to send off Kuzo. Try finding a perch and sending Kuzo now.
Who the fuck is Kuzo? Who in the actual fuck is Kuzo? Okay. That's the same. Okay, what the fuck is up with the animation?
Use the directional stick to look around. Look around till you see the light beam shining on the next bird icon. Center the bird icon in your view so it begins to spin. Once it is spinning, press L2 to send Kuzo.
Dude, this animation has not aged well. I don't even know what the fuck am I looking at?
Done. You've had a good look around, but you would now need to prepare for what you see. Press the triangle button to return to your vision. You can now maneuver freely while Kuzo remains on his perch. Be aware, though, Kuzo will return to your side when you get too far away. To see what trouble you are heading into, you may need to use his vision again. Press the triangle button again to use Kuzo's vision. Then press triangle one more time to regain control of yourself. Try it now. Now, you've learned much here today and should be rewarded for your efforts. But first, I must know that you've learned well. Apply these skills in your first mission, then see the sage for your reward. To remind you of my challenge, press the start button at any time and choose Bamushu's challenge. Try it now. Stick around and practice if you like. You may discover more than you've been taught. Or head back to the inn and run. Come to see me before each new mission, and I'll see to it you are prepared for the job.
Oh, we got an achievement because of this. We spent about maybe 15 minutes in the tutorial and the training stage for one achievement. Really? We did all that for one achievement? Kind of pathetic, but hey.
Your bird Kuzo is an old bird, Rao. He has always been around, watching out for you and your family. He knows many things, including languages long since extinct. If he intends to read symbols or words, listen to him. If he thinks it important to tell you, trust that it is something you should know.
And how do we even know that? Again, who the fuck is Kuzo? I never met this bastard before, but I don't even know who Kuzo is. Game doesn't really explain to me everything, and I'm already confused as hell. This game did not age well. I guarantee you that.
You want to train, boy? There's
No.
still a trick or two I can teach you with that sword of yours.
Hell no. We already spent about 20 minutes in the fourth section. Not in my life. We already did get the achievement, so why waste more? Why do we have Muppets? It's beyond me.
You want work, huh? I don't know. Business has been slow lately, boy.
It's like a CDI game from the 80s, but worse. Or maybe the 90s, but I can't tell.
Cleaning the floor and washing dishes. Ah! This was not the kind of work my master was looking for. He was young and in search of adventure, freeing the land from murderous bandits. Now that was a job worthy of a warrior. He left that same day, his sword strapped to his back. Kuzo, his spirit guide, scouting the path ahead. The bandits had been terrorizing the local roads for months now. Rao had heard that they were camped out in some local ruins. He had also heard that they were many in number and skilled as swordsmen. Good.
The force acting doesn't.
Did not want this to be too easy.
Okay, the force acting is usually kind of out of touch. Okay, what time is it? 6:18. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, at least the gameplay is actually kind of good. Okay. Oh my god. You can skip it with the triangle button? Alright then. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm so confused. So we got 6 different enemies. And that's about it. I don't know what's going on, but you know, I could say that the game is actually decent. There's like a lot of secrets that. So there's like a lot of secrets I didn't know, and I actually had to explore. Oh, we got these guys. Attack! Hmm. I mean, where to go is beyond me. I mean, there's like a lot of secrets that I didn't know so far. I guess we have to explore everything to our own exposure. I wouldn't know. There's no mini map, so I'm kind of confused how to actually would go. Oh, we got achievement for doing that. Got it. Oh, that makes sense. I. Oh, yeah, I'm exhausted. I don't want to do this, but you know, content's content. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's kind of dated. I mean, the game is kind of dated. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, at least it was actually better than buying DLC. We could block. That's about it. Okay, that's the scene. Yeah, the animation though. I don't know what to say. I mean, you don't press X to jump. You just walk over the edge and then climb up. At least I'm assuming. But hey, beggars can be choosers. Yes, we get that done. I mean, we got about 3 achievements to say the least, so yeah. I think this game was made in 2006 at the time. I wouldn't know, but it is what it is. I guess we had to jump over there, I guess. Guess I missed that first. Actually, after this, I'm gonna use Disney Plus and watch a couple of shows that I didn't see in my childhood. And I might as well just, I don't know, kill some time, bullshit for the bit, and maybe actually make another video tomorrow. Who knows? There's like a lot of possibilities. The possibilities are endless. The voice acting and the gameplay are usually so weird that I can't take it seriously. Okay. I mean, yeah, to admit, the game seems kind of basic, so I'm not complaining about anything. We got an invisible wall. That's about it. I mean, I'm kind of bored, but not that bored. I mean, I could still make it until then, so I wouldn't mind that. This is my first time made a video on Sunday. I never actually make videos on the weekends, except for the weekdays where I usually do stream for 3 days, and that's it. But this is actually kind of different from a regular schedule. I would say it's actually kind of different that I actually stream. Okay. Oh, we got two enemies there. Alright then. I mean, this game has the most awkward hit detection that I've seen so far. We're killing the boxes, but, you know, that's actually debatable. I know what to expect, but, you know, it is what it is. And we got some health. That's good. Is there any end to this? I don't know, but that's beyond me. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, the gameplay is actually okay-ish. It's not that perfect I actually expected, but, you know, there can be choices. I got text from that. Nothing special. Don't even know what to expect, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm so exhausted. The first she didn't die. That's what I'm confused about. We never die in most of the Cry series, and that's usually the fact. Wait, does he just skip that? Wait, how long does it take for this game to be finished by the first stage? I have no idea. This would take about forever, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't know. Well, it is what it is, so, you know. God, I'm so exhausted. It's not even funny. It's always the horn that gets me. I have no idea where to go next. Leave it that. I'm just a small confused. Uh, kind of boring, but you know, it is what it is. Um, do we over to this? Hold the fuck up. So we had to use the ball to solve some of the puzzles that we will pass. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. So we had to use the ball in some segments when if we want to unlock some doors. I don't understand the whole context, but damn, kind of convoluted at best. Uh, uh, I mean, we're on a health, but we're not dying. I don't even know what's going on, but it is what it is. This game is too weird. I don't care about it. Uh, oh,
My master returned home in triumph. The neighboring forest had been cleared of bandits, and people were once more free to travel. The delighted innkeeper praised Rao's courage. He was a happy man. Soon business would return to normal. Weeks passed, and word of my master's skills as a swordsman spread far. Rao enjoyed his newfound fame. Though the stories were becoming a little exaggerated by his sister, who would recount them to anyone who would listen. Soon, Rao's mind began to drift once more in the hope of adventure. He would not have to wait long.
the voice acting is so bad that I can't take it serious. What? That? Oh, I didn't take this way too seriously. Okay. So apparently it's 6:36, and I'm gonna might as well take a break for maybe about 6 minutes. And then we'll assume it's not the end of the video until 7 o'clock. So calm down. I have to admit, this game is kind of like a. This game is actually kind of tedious and best. The game is not that difficult in some cases, but for the most part, you could pretty much try to usually beat it to some degree. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take a 6 minute break until 6:40, and then we zoom until 7. But you have to admit, the game is kind of good of its time, and it's not that bad as it might seem. I mean, I wish it could be better, but you know, I can't use beggars can't be choosers under this circumstance, and I can't do anything under my jurisdiction. I mean, listen, I have when you make when you've been doing this shit for 5 years since like 2015, you understand how flat I am when it comes to making content. Like, don't get me wrong, I do this as a hobby, but you know, it does. Sometimes it gets tedious, sometimes it gets fun. It all depends on the game itself. I usually do. I usually want to become the next Game Grumps, where I do a video with my friend in Discord, laugh my ass off, where he laughs his ass off. You know, it's more entertaining to have two people play multiplayer. I mean, it's on live, so what can you do? I mean, it is what it is. I don't really expect this. I don't really expect these videos to be perfect. But you gotta understand, I get tired a lot of times. I've been doing this type of contest since like 2015 with PT and DOA 5, Dead or Alive for newbies. And then, it comes to a point in time where you have to take a break and, relax from your burnout. Again, I've been doing this type of stuff since like, I don't know, since like, since like 2015 or less. And it's not that simple. What?
Good day to you, sir. I heard that you are the young man responsible for running off the thieves and bandits that plagued this area in recent times. Oh, good job, good job. Allow me to introduce myself. I
Okay.
am Aruku, a cleric and guardian of sacred land east of here. Recently, bandits, similar to the ones you so gracefully dispatched, beat me and threw me out of my home. I watched as they broke apart graves and ancient tombs, scattering the contents. I thought they were thieves looking for gold, but once they found none, they would leave me in peace. When they found what they were looking for, not gold, just a scroll of old leather, they did not leave. Sir, I am the custodian of this place, and have failed in my duty to protect it.
Oh my god.
Now all I want is my home back. Can you please help rid me of this menace? I have no money, no treasures to offer as payment. Just the knowledge that this is a just cause, and the promise that the gods will favor any who come to my aid. I also have a bow, crafted by artisans many moons north of here, that I will gladly give you upon your return. It's not worth a great deal, but it does fire far and true.
What the fuck is that? I can see why the secret want to become more edgier and less goofy. What Disney Pixar Canada family made this? This shit is too funny. Am I playing a Disney game or am I playing an actual game made by Sony? Because this shit is too funny to take this seriously. What the
Good day to you, sir.
This shit is too funny. I'm sorry, but I cannot take the voice acting seriously. It's so bad. I get this man 2002, but my god, the voice acting is so bad to the point where they try too hard to become high quality and professional, but it fails miserably. They try to become professional, but it fails. What was supposed to be an epic that they try to tell because it sucks so much. Oh. I'll just try that shit again.
Good day to you, sir.
What the fuck? Okay.
Good day to you, sir. I heard that you are the young man responsible for running off the thieves and bandits that plagued this area in recent times.
Hmm.
Good day to you, sir.
The for it's like one of those entertainment games you see.
Rao, I'm proud of you. Helping those in need is an honorable thing. Remember, though, you are a warrior of noble descent, not a mercenary who works for the highest bidder.
much better now. Thanks to you, lad. Oh, by the way, the cleric over there was asking about you.
Ral, I'm proud of you. Helping those in need is an honorable thing. Remember, you are a warrior of noble descent, not a mercenary who works for the highest bidder.
Ral, can I come with you on your next trip? I know how to use a sword. And I can cook for you or carry your pack, please. Ral, can I come with you?
Okay, you heard that right. You heard that shit.
Ral, can I come with you on your next trip?
You heard the audio glitch for a split second. I'm glad I got that shit on video because if it was not recorded, nobody would actually believe me. Nobody would actually believe me if I say shit like this, and people would think I'm actually crazy. I may be called a high arsonist, but I'm not batshit insane. I know you heard that too. The production file in this game is so old and so undone that I cannot take it seriously.
Ral, can I come with you on your next...
Second time. You heard that too. You heard the audio glitch too. No.
Ral, can I come with you on your next trip? Ral, can I come with you...
An audio glitch, Cup.
Ral, can I come with you on your next...
You hear the static.
Good day to you, sir.
Cook for you,
Good day to you.
please.
Good.
You heard the audio glitch too. So does the charm. I mean, they didn't playtest this before releasing it. But I'm not surprised. So this is the shades. I mean, the illustrations are actually kind of good, so it's not that bad. Also, why the fuck does this dude have two pit bulls? I mean, I guess the sequel didn't want them. I guess the sequel didn't want anything to look goofy, but you know, this one is actually kind of better, maybe. I mean, it's kind of it looks bad, but okay, let's see. So we got about 3, 6. Oh, we got 6 levels apparently. So apparently this game has about approximately 6 levels. We already did one of them, so that leaves about 5. So I guess the entirety of the game, there's like only 6 levels. But then again, it's supposed to have 9, but you know, it's on the PS2, and there's like a lot of limitations with the graphics department, so I'm not surprised. I mean, it's like old PS2 games, keep in mind. But wait a minute. The art style and the artwork and the environment and the level design are kind of good. It's not the best thing I've seen so far, but you know, it is what it is.
Someone in need had requested my master's help. His years of training at Baumusu's side were finally being put to good use. His heart swelled with pride. But who were these bandits bandits the holy man had spoken of. Could they be from the same group he had just encountered? Mauruku had warned him that there were many bandits guarding his home, many more than he had just defeated in his last adventure. The cleric cautioned him to be careful. He would have to use stealth and silently dispatch as many enemies as possible. He thanked the gods that he had his spirit guide to show him the dangers that lay ahead.
And here's the thing. I never used the bow for to scout ahead. You can just spam the X or square button or the circle button multiple times, and you can be set to go. It's not as cheap as you might think. Okay, that's actually a thing. I mean, this shit is too funny. So we have to stealth kill every enemy. How do you even stop? This game makes no sense, and I love it. I'm pressing X, like the game told me so, and it doesn't even work. What the fuck is going on? I don't know what to do, but this game is actually too confused to follow. I don't even know what to say, but this game is already too confusing. I am so confused. The camera controls are actually kind of bad. And I'm dead. Nope. Nuh-uh. I'm not gonna continue on out the woods. I mean, here's the thing. The game is okay at best, but you know, part of the biggest problem with the game so far, and because it's almost 7, I might as well talk some shit in this game, because I'm not gonna play this game again until I get to level 6. Then maybe make a part 2, but part 2 is gonna be a little bit shorter than part 1, So in 1 hour, I'm gonna try to beat the last level into God knows what, and then that's about it. But for the most part, the game is somewhat shite or somewhat good. It's average. I don't really expect this game to be that perfect, but even though I don't really expect this game to be that perfect, like 100% of the time, it's still average. It doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame or the pit of shite. It's like it's like in the middle, to be exact. First of all, the biggest issue that I have with this game is the camera. Most of the time, you could either go from top down, go to a different direction that it's not supposed to do. You can't really use the right analog stick to usually change the camera. You can only press L1 to reset it. There's like a lot of there's like a lot of technical difficulties. There's like a lot of audio glitches, shitty voice acting that is so bad that you really wish this was actually satire, but it's not. And most of the time, this game has a bad tendency to have the worst hitboxes. Like you could fight, like here's the thing: you could fight 3 enemies and get your ass handed. You can only block 1 enemy at a time, but you can't dodge most of the time. You can't do shit on your jurisdiction, and because the hitboxes and the hit detecting are so bad to the point where it's really hard to maneuver. You can't really do shit on your jurisdiction besides get killed like 5 different times. And you will get a game over screen multiple times to the point where you have no choice but to raise crit. It would happen, but you have to keep in mind that this is like a OD 2002 PS2 game. And in that time period when Gen X was actually a scene, a lot of games were always uber difficult for no freaking reason. And that was when difficulty was actually kind of good before Demon's Souls became a thing. But beyond that, I can't really say this game is actually kind of good. Like, don't get me wrong. Despite a lot of audio glitches, a lot of shitty graphical difficulties, the game's not that bad. It has decent world building. It has a decent art style. The controls are not that bad, but the gameplay around it is usually kind of bad. The game has a bad camera. The gameplay is like too convoluted on its end. Doing combos or trying to do stuff is like a pain in the ass because they don't tell you which button to actually do a kill or how to execute. And most of the time, I will fail a stealth mission because I will always assume that me pressing L1 or stuffing will usually do the job, but it's not usually the case. You don't really have a lot of leeway into the gameplay. And most of the time, the only thing this game has is pretty much replay availability. So for example, if you want to play level 1 again to get all the challenges done and 1% the whole game, you could do that shit. But for the most time, it's not the recommended. I probably might actually make a part 2 of this, but like I said, I got a lot more IPs to actually make, and I would tend to actually make the same feel of this game. Especially with Crash Bandicoot 4, that video went from 76 views to 26, and I knew that viewership and the engagement were dropping down fast, so I was kind of smart about it and actually move on to another game. I mean, keep in mind, the only best bit about the PS5 is that the loading times actually are faster. And you gotta keep in mind that even though the voice acting is usually kind of bad, the lighting and textures around the environment are not that bad. Although the level designs are kind of basic, I really wish that the game could usually do better. But then again, this was made in 2002, so it is kind of dated. I mean, I have a PS2, but I would have a lot of PS2 games. I already have ones I have in 2007, and beyond that. I used to remember going to Target with my mom to get some PS2 games from my console. And even then, it was a major pain in the ass to actually do. I mean, you'd be surprised how old I am. I'm 25, and I'm still a gamer to this day. And you won't believe how many times I had to usually do this shit for a living. But I beg to differ, because I can't speak on my behalf, nor anywhere else. But beyond that, I'm pretty much kind of done with this video. I want to say something else, but to recap, the game's it's okay, it's average, It's not good, no bad. The game has a decent premise, but it has terrible execution. I would say dog shit execution, but there's like a lot of junk with the story. Even though it's actually kind of simple, it's understandable at best, and I would rather play this than the prequel slash sequel compared to, let's say, the Rise of Kansai. But beyond that, I would be surprised. So, for the most part, should you play this game? Maybe. It all depends on your preference. So as about the video you see right now, the game is usually good. It has shitty combat, softball combat. Can't tell which is which.
Well, business is good.
I will say this. Despite being on the PS5, this game has a lot of audio glitches that you don't really see so far. This game has a lot of issues with the technical aspects. And because it's dated, you can tell this game has some audio bugs that have not been fixed since like post-launch. I don't know the whole detail. But then again, you can't really blame the dust for trying. The game is somewhat fun if you don't mind dying 5 different times. If that's your forte, I can't stop you, my G. Whoever forced your boat. But until then, that's all the shit I have for now. That's about it for now. I'm gonna watch a movie and I'm not sure that's kind of a day for till maybe tomorrow, but who knows. But until then, rat-tat-tat, sign off. If you want to watch more of my content for tomorrow or every day, if you have some time, hit that subscribe button, like or dislike this video to your own forte, comment out what you think, turn on notifications, and hit that bell for notifications on my new uploads in your inbox, with it be the Gmail or Yahoo.com, if people use it, or AOL, whatever floats your boat. And I see you guys soon with new content that's coming up pretty soon. Maybe tomorrow, since I got a lot of grace periods until then. I might do another unboxing video. I wouldn't know, but never say never. So until then, ta-ta for now, and I'll see you soon. Happy summer and happy holidays. You might need it, and stay hydrated. We need all the water that we can, and I sure as hell will not die of dehydration. It won't be me, and it won't be you. Who knows? But at least it's not Body Man 2022 or something like that. But until then, bye bye for now, and see you soon. Sayonara and ta-ta for now.